What's going on, man? Look, today's show. Are men naturally polygamous? Are men naturally polygamous? We'll be right back.
Yo, what's going on, man? So check it. We need to know polygamy. Is it a dream or is it purpose? Find out. We're gonna dig into this.
Yo. Told you gonna be happy. Eating on these cherries right here, boy. Them blessing.
Yeah, I see you going ham on.
But I saw how you dropped in a dream, right? Is it a dream? But I was gonna say, is it a reality? You know what I'm saying? Is it our reality as men? Females always question about like, why do y'all cheat? You know what I'm saying? Why do men cheat? That's their favorite thing to ask. Not in the action form, but in the statement form. Why do men cheat? It's not like it's not that we cheat. You got some serial cheaters. You know what I'm saying? Like some serial killers. You got some serial cheaters. You know what I'm saying? But men cheat because I don't really like to use the word cheat. They probably find something on the side for some fun and attention. Because let's be real, man. For a man, you can't be everything. One woman can't be everything to a man. And let's go deeper. Right? How long can you offspring for a man as a female? How long can you do it? Once you get pregnant, it's a ref. 10 months. It's done. Our main purpose is to populate the world.
That's true.
That's our main purpose.
That's true. Can't argue with that.
And let's start like this, right? Our sisters. We got and this ain't no bragging right, anything like that. But we got the best race on the planet. And I probably understand it because of I'm a part of it. But if you really think about it, everybody is really trying to chase the DNA of black people. They want what we have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we as black people don't realize the power that we can have, the wealth that we can gain. You know what I'm saying? The system that we can build. I mean, families that we can save. Us as black people, we don't understand that we pretty much the proudest community to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be black, you should be proud of yourself. Because you got something that nobody has in a race. Nigga, I just found out that what is it called? Melanin. melanin
Yeah.
is connected to the sun.
Yeah, for
Is the
sure.
reason why this statement is true. Right?
Yeah.
Now, if we get back to the original statement of are men naturally polygamous, it's hell yeah. And we ain't polygamous because what up, cute? Or quite whatever, quite love.
Wait, love going on.
We ain't polygamous because I mean, well, the word is not flying around because we want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Cheating is not flying around because we want it to be. Men is not with multiple women because it's not designed to be. Men is not going around dating multiple people because it's not designed to be. Nigga, it's designed this way. It's meant this way. Period. We are here for a service. We got a job to do. As a man, we have a job to do. Now,
okay, see where you going.
Females looking at it as pleasure.
I mean, it is pleasure.
It's okay. So our pleasure and their pleasure are two different things. We can't necessarily say pleasure if her, like again, their pleasure, our pleasure, two different things. When we do something, it's pretty much a strategic idea. You know what I'm saying? We've been strategic with the way that we do, running around this earth.
So what you saying? There ain't no dudes out here just willy-nilly with the wang just cause? Like you feel like they serving a purpose too?
Okay, let's let now. If you want to get deep,
I just asked.
You want to get deep, right?
Just ask.
Everybody have a purpose when it comes down to anything, and it's the reason. So if a woman, like girl, she said that she hoped one day that she can get smashed from a lot of people, right?
Who
you
said
can join.
That?
Go ahead, join. Some female with the gold hair, yellow hair or something like that. I'll be questioning, but if you talk that bull crap, I'm blocking you. Somebody on here, like they be getting on my stuff, but then they talk like, yeah. With that. But no, what I'm saying is everybody serve a purpose. So I'm gonna put it like this: everybody is not meant to get married. Okay, everybody's not meant to get married. Now, polygamy is not based off sexual activities. But that's the first thing people will run to. Oh, you want to have sex. You want to have sex. Or what if I wanted to do it my way? I almost said something else.
Yeah, you do hear that a lot. But what if I wanted? I think at this point, like that's their favorite line. What if I wanted?
You know, the world would be safe if they realize that all this European lifestyle living is to get money off our asses. Because marriage is not really the marriage that we think it is today. Marriage was basically about an asset thing. It's not to keep people happy. That's not what it was set up for.
You saying the marriage?
Marriage was not to keep people happy.
Okay, I can see that.
Where did marriage come from? Where did the marriage? Where did marriage originally came from?
Shit, I have no idea.
And it come from us.
I mean, I think our people was getting married through slavery, though. But I guess at that point they were already, you know what I'm saying?
If we grab anything from slavery, it's because we saw
That's why I said at that point we were kind of already shipped over, so I can see why they probably don't go that way, or why they started doing it that way, because now they're just picking up on what they're seeing their masters do or what they were forced to do. So I can understand that.
Back to my what I was trying to get to. These women be killing me when they talking about I can't share my man. Right?
Boy,
I can't share my man. That's what they say, right?
but that's
I
their
realize.
favorite line. That's their favorite line, but I don't like to share.
Let me touch base on it. Woman, listen to me, woman. Once you have sex with a dude, you have literally attached yourself to him for the rest of your life. He's not going to leave you. He is now a part of you for the rest of your life. Okay. So let's say that. 2, you a soul snatcher.
What?
She a soul snatcher. So if we really, the reason why I'm talking to our cons because I'm really trying to get to a place to where like what I'm saying actually makes sense when it comes down to the polygamy and realizing that we actually live it today. So
I mean, yeah, in a lot of senses we do live it. I guess it's just the different forms of relationship. I guess most people don't think about it that way because they're so busy going on their regular lives that they don't really consider that, if you're dealing with multiple people at one time, then like in a polygamy situation. So, I mean, yeah.
I mean, well, when your options, a female having options, they always speak about their options. So if you're a woman,
You got options.
you have options. What is that? A sexual polygamy lifestyle? Polygamy is more than one with a sexual desires according to society.
But I think when women say they got options, they don't be considering. They're in their mind. They're saying they have options of like possible suitors that are, I guess, qualified men that will wife them up. And if they have 10 options, out of 10 of them niggas, maybe 2 might actually want to wife her up. Like the other 8 really just want to fuck. But I don't think they don't see it in that light because they just have so many dudes like talking to them at one time from different places. It feels like, oh shit, I can go either way. I can kind of go either way I want to go. But that really don't be the case at all.
Huh. The crazy part is, invite you to co-host
on TikTok. Yes, sir.
You on the green screen, nigga?
Of course I am.
He said, of course I am.
Of course I am. But yeah, I think that's how that goes a lot.
I'm gonna say I really wish that I'm gonna get ready to join a polygamy community.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a subscription for like $8.99. And
on TikTok.
Yeah, on TikTok.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's like Polyhive or some shit like that.
Huh?
I think it's like the Polyhive or some shit like that.
Yeah. You watched them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm finna join it. You know what I'm saying? Just to learn more. Because these especially our black women, they don't understand the importance of having a sister. Um,
They all bitches to me
yeah, they don't. It's I think most of these women, if not
because
all,
they're bred with that independent mentality. Like it's just me. I am all end of everything. That's how their mind works.
I don't know. I just don't understand it. Because if you can really chase out the wealth to build your own community, why are we so stubborn not to just give it a try? We tried everything else.
That's what I be
We
saying. That's
everything else.
but that's where I be at with. I be like, y'all done tried 15 monogamous relationships. Them shits ain't work for your ass. Yet, at what point do you switch it up, bro? Because at this point, like, you insane. You are technically insane at this point because you stated trying this monogamy shit. It ain't working for you. Like, you are insane at this point. Like, you got to switch it up. You got to switch it up.
And
But
if you got cheated on twice, like if you are considered a victim of getting cheated on twice, you feel what I'm saying? I mean, it's just time to go see if you can go get a nice dude. You feel what I'm saying? I may have a welcoming woman at the crib that's open arms. You know, a lot of
that's when that statement comes around. Oh well, if it's for me, it will be for me. God has that special someone out there for me, but somehow this special someone never shows up until the chick damn near 86. Like all of a sudden, this special somebody showed up. Like, I don't get it, man. We just niggas. We don't know nothing.
okay. I like this scenario, right? And I really want I can't wait till somebody actually see this right here. So if you're a woman, there's a dude over there, crib, cars, money, lavish lifestyle, can make sure that you straight if you was to pass everything. But all you gotta do, and there go his wives over there, you feel what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just fall in line. If you
Right?
fall in line, you will have the life and the love that you cherish and help. What's up, Rashina? Now I know this is a topic that you may or may run from, but I'm not. Tonight is different. Tonight is different. Tonight is about truth and
Truth.
truth. Because I'm gonna give you a fact. This is a fact. A
Right.
fact is that if every man, every man was to date, to have a woman, if every man was to have a woman, there will be lonely women in this world.
They don't
Why?
care about that. Long as they not one of the lonely women. That's all they care about.
But the odds of them being lonely and not taken is not slim. It
I know
is
that.
not slim.
They don't know that. But they
And
don't care. As long as they're not one of the lonely ones, they don't care.
and if the woman was the date every male's, women still will not be satisfied. Why? Because there's no opportunity out of your relationship because all the men are taken. There's no opportunity to slide or get upset and leave. You know what I'm saying? To smash this, smash that. It won't be no.
Yeah, they do. They do outnumber us vastly. So if you're right, if every dude decided to lock himself down with one chick, shit, at that point the population would damn near come to an end, essentially.
it would slow down dramatically. Like it would
definitely would slow down. The population
decrease
would slow down drastically.
definitely. And okay, let's bring up another fact. Let's step out of polygamy, right? Let's forget about polygamy. Are we populating this earth through monogamous situation? Just hold that thought. Are we populating? Is these kids like where are these babies coming from? How are we able to be fruitful and multiply in a monogamous situation? The rapid way of how things is happening right now. Kids is born every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day. Every day.
I just want somebody to answer that though. Like just think about that. How do these people like come? The saying was you should wait till you get married to have sex.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
If everybody was to wait till they got married, nigga, you would be here probably in 40,000 years. I mean, what else would you? I mean, monogamy, my nigga. Like, just think about that, bro. Just think about that. Like, if everybody was in a monogamous situation, they wouldn't even pack these schools the way they packing these schools. They wouldn't even need daycare. We'll just have one village. All we need is one village.
Man, listen. I don't have a lot to say on that because it's just like it is, you know.
I want to ask her. Hey, what's up? If y'all in the chat, if y'all in the chat, just put 100 up. You know what I'm saying, or a thumb up, nigga, a middle finger, whatever. Y'all in the chat. Just let me know if y'all in the chat. You know what I'm saying. Then I'm gonna ask this question because obviously y'all just came in, but I want to. I literally see when we get on this show, we bring a question up where you have to think. So nah, no, Marquis. Man, Rock, you said you didn't have no time. Get on the show. Just remember that polygamy goes both ways. What's good for their guy is good for the woman as well. Well, women don't understand that the polygamy came from women. It didn't come from men. Polygamy is designed to bring women together more so men. Polygamy is designed for women to have help. Right. Polygamy is designed for males to be fruitful and multiply with his seed, carry on legacy, build community, and lead. See, we ain't speaking about the importance. I'm not here to talk about you about sex. Sex is like going to Cub Foods, you know what I'm saying? The Kroger's out in Georgia, Cub Foods, and in here and going to get a canned good of peas, green beans.
You can damn near get some pussy out the vending machine. Hey, you talking about?
You get what I'm saying? But what you can't get is a wealth building machine.
Facts.
You know what kills me today, though? What kills me today is people in general, males and females. They will say, like, okay, I'm gonna give you a scenario. Somebody will tell you this as a female. She'll say, I don't need you, I get another one. Right? That is starting to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard a person say. Because it's only one of that person. Only one. So if you said you could get another of what?
Another person, basically. It may not be that person. I mean, of course, it's not going to be that person. But they feel like they could get another guy that embodies the same thing that you may embody as far as qualities and shit like that. And I mean, you very much may be able to meet someone that has similarities to me, but seeing that I am an individual, he will be an individual. We're not going to do shit the same. So it's going to be something about me that you can't replace that one particular thing about me. No different than in another person. Like, you can't replace that one particular thing that might just draw you to that person that you're drawn to. Like, you can't replace that shit. But you know, they have the guts to go for it. By all means, put your best foot forward and figure it out. That's all I can say.
I want to ask Rashida this, right? I want to ask Rashida this. One, and Huddy World. Huddy World, if you're still here, Rashida, if you're still here, I want to ask you this. If everybody was in a polygamous, I mean, if everybody was in a monogamous situation today, will we be able to have the businesses that we have? The programs that we have, is it going to be needed? You follow what I'm saying? Will you be able to succeed the way that you are? You follow what I'm saying? Like, the opportunities that we have right now, will it be less needed if we was in a monogamous situation? She said no.
I mean, but you also got to realize, like, you know, it is some women that understand the situation as far as the benefits behind polygamy. It's some that understand it, and it's some that are willing to live it. There's some that are willing to pursue it on their own. Then you have some that understand it, but they can't get past their personal feelings to say, oh, or to feel like, oh, I'm sharing my man, or I'm like, so you have some that actually understand the benefits of it, but they can't get past themselves to help themselves as far as put yourself somewhat in a better situation where you're not so much stressed about things, or you're not so much putting so much pressure just on yourself to do all of these different things, whether it's parent, take care of home, take care of man, job, whatever you do, like, to relieve some of the pressure off of yourself. Like, I don't think they've gotten to that point mentally to understand how important that alone is. But,
so let me paint a picture. Let me paint a picture. And God damn it, it's just like thinking for a woman.
You can't do it.
Especially not necessarily thinking for them, but like just picturing how. So if you can, if as a man with a logical thinking, so if you come and you complain to me, and I can literally visualize a solution. You know what I'm saying? I can visualize a solution. So check this out, right? Most women want to vacate. Most women just want to just be at the house, watch movies, cuddle in a little comfort, and eat grapes all day, right? Most women, they want to be adventurous, and they might want a career, right? So take a woman that needs a career. You got 5 women. Let's break it down to 4, because obviously 5 is too much. Break it down to 4. So one woman wants to be in a submissive situation that wants to cook. She don't want to work. She don't want to do no garden. She just want to cook.
Take care of the house.
Take care of the house.
Gotcha.
Rocky's trying to log on, but he's I think he got service issues. But that's one. She just want to cook. She's just in the house. She just want to cook. Now, with that woman that just want to be in the house and just cook, she's not working, correct?
Correct.
That means she's not pulling in no money, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So that's one woman that's cooking. The other woman, she's more of an outside field woman. You know what I'm saying? She would just want to just upkeep the house. You know what I'm saying? Like she just love gardens and
she's a nature person.
yeah, she like might go shopping, so she needs a little funds, but she works around the house and different things of that nature. Okay, that's two. The other one have a career. She don't want to be at the house, right? But she needs funding. She needs some way to help fund her um her career. It could be a doctor, lawyer, college, it don't matter.
She needs a
That's
support
what
system.
she needs a support system, right? But when she come home, she would love to have some company, eat, shop whenever she wants to, come to a beautiful home. But her work don't allow her, you feel what I'm saying, um to
Do
cook
that.
meals. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Or upkeep the house. So
Don't
you
allow
put
her.
yourself right. You put yourself in that type of environment. Now you're able to do what you love and still come home to a happy home. Right? So that's three. Now you got the man. His responsibility is to make sure that whatever this community system is operating,
Ran properly.
ran properly. You know what I'm saying?
Properly.
So, and it does come with responsibilities.
Yep.
A lot of us men just jumping into a monogamous situation don't realize that taking on a woman is a responsibility. It's a heavy load. Now, it's more of a heavy load towards a man than it is towards a female. Females are more doers. Men's are more protectors. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So our job duty is way different and structured than it is for a woman, supposedly.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So if this woman was to put herself in a situation to where like sometimes she don't want to be bothered. Um, she want time to herself. Uh and and look at the women that's like now, right? When some women don't they like the fact that they at home alone. They don't have a man to like you know what I'm saying? Like they don't
They don't
they
feel
just
like
got
they
their
have
own
anybody.
space.
They don't feel like they have anybody to answer to or take care of and see about type shit. Yeah.
Right. And you have other females, and I'm speaking facts though, and it's okay. It's
Right.
okay to be this person because you got to think about other females. This female may love the affectionate from a man, but will hold him down. But she's not in there. She's not there to literally like, commit one on one. She don't really care if you have other
Right.
females.
Right. Right.
But that's a natural thing. That's real.
She just want companionship for real.
Huh?
She just looking more for the companionship.
And you know how many females is in a companionship relationship?
I mean,
Like,
I
do you
know
know how
this.
many women is out there, bro?
I mean, I know this, but hey, again, just a nigga that don't know nothing.
Y'all women can, and
I
I
mean,
ain't even really talking about me. I'm just
they
saying,
can
like,
really have it so easy, but they kind of make it difficult on themselves because they can't get outside of themselves. It's like it's hard for a lot of women to get outside of themselves to see the bigger picture. Because even when you talk about the help scenario, she's looking at you to help around with that house shit as if you're not out in the world with her or the other one. Like they're looking at you to be that help person, not Raquel. We dare you ask Raquel to come be a helpmate. The nerve of you, nigga.
who?
We can't have that bitch in our house.
Who is Raquel?
Just the bitch she don't want in her crib. That's why she'd rather do it by herself. But she don't want to share space with Raquel or Ashley or whoever. This is why they put so much pressure on themselves to get shit done. Because you could simplify it and make it to where you don't have to strain yourself so much, but they're gonna strain themselves.
I'm gonna tell you this though.
It is what it is.
The day that the Black community realized the power that we could have by building our own community,
True.
we wouldn't need the resources that we die for, that we fight for, that we fiend for. You know what I'm saying? If we
Right.
realize what's the true definition of being, you know what I'm saying, a Black Negro, as they say. I just watched the clip before I got on. What one of the Wayne brothers was speaking about. So he was like,
Yeah, Marlon, I seen that.
yeah. So he was speaking about his father wanted everybody out the crib, and I had to think back. You know what I'm saying, into my situation, to where, like, well, not me personally, but just in people in general, like they cried, you know what I'm saying, when they woman, I mean they daughter or they son left the crib, they became lonely. There's nobody there that's looking after them, or they can call, they can call, but it's not like they can see, you know what I'm saying, or feel or build with.
Right.
And we so quick to kick our kids out, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, I just want to build a community where grandma, grandpa, everybody
Everybody's here.
is around.
Yeah, like the family's here.
But I've been speaking about this for so long, because if you think about it, like, if we all put our resources together, we can have our own vegetables and our fruits. We wouldn't have to go and spend max amount of dollars from saying about groceries. We can, if you want to go slaugh a damn pig, you know what I'm saying, go buy some pigs. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, it's a turkey. Lay your own eggs. You feel
Right.
like you can really, like, on your own block, your own city. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can really do this stuff. But
Yeah.
I just don't understand why we just don't think about that though. Like,
Because we've been bred the separation. We've been bred the independence. We've been bred the the not being a unit with each other. It's automatically a fight, a competition, or anything that's just gonna keep us divided, bro. And it's just niggas fell for it. At the end of the day, that's really all it is. Niggas fell for the banana in the tailpipe, and that's really just the basis to it, nigga. They fell for that bullshit. Like, the system implemented that shit to where it was like, all right, we gonna split y'all up, and niggas ran with it, as long as that check was coming. So, because it all started with that check. We're gonna supplement the guy being in your home for a check, and they went for it, and that's been the going rate for the last couple generations. You don't need that. You don't need that, man. Go get that check. You know what I'm saying? Like, until it becomes times where it's little small things that I guess women look for later when they have to do these certain things that they feel like they shouldn't have to do as women. That's when the reality kick in. Like, oh man, I need a man. By then, shit, you didn't probably ran off all the decent ones or the good ones that you probably could have had. But
I don't know, bro.
even with that, they'll blame the niggas. They'll say that's the niggas' fault because, Ricky couldn't stop smashing Tanya and shit.
So typical hood shit.
Yeah, that's what they gonna blame it on. Oh, we didn't make it because he couldn't. He just had to he couldn't keep his thing in his pants, and it's like, not really sure what the hell that got to do with making sure your home is intact. But
I'm gonna bring up something that that kind of got to me when I was out and about. I think like a day or two ago. I was in a neighborhood, Matter of fact, I was in a couple of neighborhoods until I hit the corner. Once I hit the corner, I knew exactly where I was at. And why do we have to be in a struggling um environment? You feel what I'm saying? Like why I mean why can't we come together and not trash the place?
I don't know, but I guess that's just the way they look at having, I don't know, the way you're considered to be black, I guess. That's what it seemed like.
No, okay, so this is what I'm saying. I see why polygamy is not thought about a lot in the black community. Unity is not thought about in the black community because we loved to throw, like, if you don't throw no hood party, block party, if you're not in the projects, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't come back to the hood and, you know what I'm saying, and donate or support or anything like that, like I can't go to the hood, but like, yo, I need to get out the hood, you feel what I'm saying, and do something with your lives. I become a cornball.
You could do
But
that. You could do that. I mean, whether or not you make it back up out the hood to get that message to anybody else, but like you said, they gonna look at you a cornball. Shit, nigga might even try to say this nigga snitch. He trying to say that's a, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, but
you
why
could
it
do
got
it.
but why do we like we nigga our unity is in a ghetto ass family union. Our unity is
Party.
is throwing a party
Yeah, a
on
unity is a party.
a boarded house.
Yeah, just
You know
a
what I'm
party in general. Just anything that, yeah, a party is what they
saying? That's
look
our
at as
unity.
unity. Yeah, I agree to that. I can agree to that.
But why can't our unity be a wealth building machine? Like why come like you got I've been in parties where it's either the female call up the homegirls call up the guys, and boom, we coming. Or the guys call up the homies, and you already know the homies coming because the females is coming. Unless it's just like it's like a little small thing where the guys just chop it up,
Right.
whatever. Like, but girls come, and in our community, bro, this is sad, bro.
He said this is
It's sad
sad.
because what I'm about to get ready to say
Rex
is
said this is sad.
because, like, nigga, like you can have three girls. Three girls. First of all, you have four girls in the car going to the spot talking about this one nigga.
True.
You got four girls in the car though, but you got three girls talking about this one nigga. One nigga, right? They pull up. They eyeballing the same nigga. They didn't go around, you feel what I'm saying, they're trying to find their own.
Right.
These niggas is talking about the same nigga. And then
Right.
had a nerve to say, man, yeah, I think he and this was funny because somebody did this shit to me before way back. They said some female came to me and she was trying to chop it up, boom, boom. And I wasn't like guttable, you know what I'm saying? Like I just, played it, boom, boom. Didn't give her too much conversation. And then she gonna go to a girl. The girl that she talked to came back. She said, "Yeah, we was over there eyeballing you, but my girl said that you are a cornball because you didn't give too much conversation." I said, "Well, what do you think?" She said, "Well, I think that you cute." Um, I said, "Yeah, but what's up with your girl?" You what I just said? You think this, but I'm like, what's up with your girl?
Facts.
Damn.
That's
Ah, that's the day we live in. These are the days.
agreed. She hit it
I
on the head. She hit it on the head with that one for real.
can't argue with you with that one.
Can't. That's facts. As soon as it started trending, everybody gonna be in line. Couple more celebrities get on it. They definitely all the chicks. I'm like, oh yeah, we live. Yeah, I'm like,
But not realizing, bro, they've been practicing this shit for life. We already practicing polygamy. We already.
decade,
I done
decade.
seen, nigga. I done been in situations where, nigga, I've been married since I was 20. You know that. So a lot of people, a lot of females come to me. They'll pull up, like, man, I'm talking about like talk to their girls, whatever. I'm like, dang. I know he married. You know what I'm saying? But boy, if he just give me one chance. Not realizing if she pull up on him, nigga, that chance can happen.
The chance is on the table.
The chance is on the motherfucking table.
That shit is on the fucking table.
Lay it out.
Stop
Filet.
playing with it. Stop playing with it. It's on the
I'm talking
fucking
about
table.
filet. Now, I heard another chick say, she'll say, dang, he look good. I bet he got money. Right? Got a chick right beside him. Bet he got money.
They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn.
Yeah, he got money. But why you just don't pull up? Because he might pull up on you when she go to the bathroom. Or niggas, he might have a conversation with you right in front of her. Because niggas is secretly already involved in this shit.
Yeah. Niggas been living this life for years. But the thing about it is, because it's like they don't never question how a nigga can have two relationships going on for 6 years. And the relationships be cool up until the chicks find out about each other. Other than that, shit been going smooth as hell. Like shit been going real smooth.
Bro, that's another thing that I wanted. I need answers. I need answers on this matter right here. If you was dating somebody for 10 years and you was happy for 10 years, or you was happy and went through some bullshit in 10 years, held it down. You got kids together, you got a house together, y'all went through some ups and downs. I'm talking about the road wasn't nice, but all of a sudden y'all have turned it around and y'all the best. Found out that there's a woman on the side.
Oh yeah, they throwing that away. They throwing that shit down the drain.
That is the dumbest thing ever. You nigga, hey, knock on the door. What's happening? What up, sis?
They throwing that shit down the drain, nigga. Like, they gotta throw the whole situation away. Dumb as hell, but hey, again, just a nigga that don't know shit.
Check this out, though. Another fact, a fun fact, right? A mental support, right? A mental support. So you dating a woman, well, a woman dating a guy, and they're arguing a lot. If I'm saying they're arguing, they're going through some hardships, but they got kids and them. This man got a side chick, right? Now, the side chick is not looking for a committed relationship. She just like your company, your man's company, right? With the company though, she's encouraging you to just stick with it. She's a good woman. You got kids. She tripping. in a good way though. I'm a female. You know what I'm saying? I understand what she's going through. Like we just slid over to vent. We venting, and she's encouraging me to stay with my relationship. See, y'all women don't ask the man those type of questions.
Why would they? They don't care.
What if we, huh?
Just, they don't give a damn. It's just because it's another woman. They expect you to have these conversations with them. Like you're the fucking problem. I can't have this conversation with you for it. But they're expecting you to have a conversation with them.
We are gods, but we ain't God. We're not the universe. We're not perfect. So the way that I'm able to go to somebody else for that support may not be what you can give me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you probably can't give me the answers that I need, or the feeling from a conversation that I need, the response that I need. You may can't get that. Now everything else is great, but
Right.
I need to get some to vent so I can be able to get the answers that I need, the comfort.
Right.
That person right there that you're mad at kept me in this relationship for 10 years.
Not that bitch. No, that bitch didn't. Not that bitch. No. Fuck no.
And you know what we'll do as men though?
uh,
You know what we do because we genuinely love the person that we're going through, right? The side chick, you know what I'm saying, became like a soul tie.
yeah.
But we really genuinely love this person. You know what we'll do? Walk right back into our miserableness.
Yep.
We'll walk right back into that. Leave what's keeping me happy in my love, the true love that I really want to be with. You know what I'm saying? I really love you, and I want to be with you. That's what I want. But I walk away from that to keep this right here.
Oh man, because they don't think they understand how much, like how we actually love. Because they look at the physical act of the things that we do, as far as being able to talk to another woman, or maybe spending time with another woman, hell, even smashing another woman. They look at those physical acts, and they think those physical acts outweigh what we are truly connected to. So it's like most times, if a man gives you his loyalty, like you got this nigga, like he pretty much finna ride it out with you, like he finna go through the trenches with you, like you finna go to bat, whatever the case. That's if he gives you his loyalty. Now, if he don't give you his loyalty, then it's a good chance you shit out of luck. But if he actually give you his loyalty, then like he's gonna go through this. He's gonna go through this shit with you. Like he ain't finna just walk away from your ass about no bullshit. He don't give a damn what the side chick talking about. He could love being over there with her, but he gonna look her dead in her face and be like, "Shit, I'm not leaving, shouter. Like I'm not leaving, shouter." But see, a woman, she'll play the game with a nigga. She'll have this nigga really thinking she finna leave her nigga, to the point to where now you get to a point to where you now actually have to leave your nigga. But that dude gonna tell that side chick out the muscle, which I'm not going nowhere. So, especially if he fuck with you. Now if you just fucking up like that, and I mean you really just fucking up, then it's a good chance that nigga might be like, shit. The side chick might become your replacement if you just fucking up like that. But if you ain't fucking up like that and you cool, you decent, like you handle your BI with him, like yeah, he pretty much finna tell that side chick like, shit, I'm not leaving, shawty, so shit, I don't know what the fuck you finna do. You finna deal with me or you not? But I ain't leaving. So again, just a nigga that don't know nothing.
Well, what about this, right? As a male, just to add to what you just said, as a woman. Now, don't get it wrong. We do have some dumb men out here.
Facts.
that really stay in a situation because they're truly bums. Now
Definitely.
I just want to get that out the way. Women, we're not talking about all men thinks this way, do this way, got the same program. Hell to the fuck no. There are men out here that dating your ass for 10 years because you got a house and he ain't got nowhere else to go. And that side chick or his baby mama, or whoever it is, would not let his ass in. So he's there. We know this. Do you? And you know this. Because
Fact.
you
That's
tell
what
this
say
nigga
you
every day.
know it.
You tell
You
him
know.
every day.
You
You
let
hear
them
it,
stay.
you ain't go nowhere.
Yeah, you let them stay there with it. So you already know what it is. So
You
you
know what
know
I'm
why
saying?
you know why he fucked with you.
And that's what kills me, bro. You know, if you got benefits and you think this nigga's a bum, nigga, he's a bum. Because ain't no real nigga gonna stay around and allow you to call him a bum. Especially in a monogamous situation.
Hell
I'm just
no.
being real with you.
I'm a bum. I'm a bum. It is what it is. Like, I'm bitch. I'm gonna get the hell on.
Now, for the woman, right? Y'all can literally be winning out here, man.
Oh, to them, they are winning.
Look.
Right now. Hey man, again, I'm just a nigga that don't know nothing. But in their mind, oh boy, stop. They winning this candy race, nigga. You can't tell these women they not ahead right now. Like they in their mind, oh they didn't lap niggas 4 fucking times. But they only feel that way because most women are probably at this point in a better financial state than a lot of men. So that's their main reason for feeling like they have lapped niggas like 4 times over. Because they're looking at the status shit of how status life is as far as, you know, oh nigga, I got my own crib, I got my own car, you know what I'm saying? I got a career, I got a job. So they're pretty much taking their adult lives, things that you would just do as an adult. They've taken that and replaced it with thinking that is how you get ahead of a guy.
Well, newsflash. Having a career don't put you above a man. Making $100,000 a year don't make you above a man, and vice versa. What splits the two, especially when it comes down to not speaking about materialistic things, as a man, are you able to help me? Are you able to lead? You know what I'm saying, and guide me through what I'm bringing to the table. Same thing with a woman. A man comes to the table with riches. Most of y'all become slaves. I'm just gonna call it how it is. As a woman, you become a man. Don't become a slave unless he's just dumb and lazy. A real man will come into your situation, especially if you're making 100,000.
Oh,
He
we
gonna
finna make
out
boy,
way.
we finna make that do what it do, boy.
He gonna make ways to try to flip that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, we finna have that motherfucker doing goddamn hopscotch around the house. You know what I'm saying? For real.
So as a woman keeps saying, you feel I'm saying, that you gotta match my money, you gotta match. What about matching your energy? Let's try that. Let's try matching. Can we match each other's energy? Because
A lot of their energy be trash, bro.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
Shit be
Trash.
straight garbage. The shit
Garbage
you
can.
see in the church, bro, on Thursday. Come pick this shit up Thursday morning, bright and early.
A king with money is pride. We allow. This is what we do. Right?
Yeah.
As a king. We got money, we do this.
Bring it in. Come
Without
on in.
money, women get money, stop at the door.
Yeah, it's
Take
time
your
to go be
clothes
by
off.
it's time to go be by myself when I get money.
That's just how that That's just how y'all act. Y'all act like y'all just on top of the world when it comes down to money.
I mean, because that's what
Your
society has
brain.
bred us in.
Say what?
That's because that's what society has bred out of them. Like that's what society has created for them. You're a woman. Go get your money. You don't need no man. You don't need family. You don't need kids. Like they done got preached all this crazy nonsense until they get older in life and they realize how important the family and kid scenario was. When there's nobody there, when you're, you know what I'm saying, when you're 78, 80 years old, you sitting on your $3-4 million in the bank. You thought you had a happy life. It sounded good because you was able to move around, do whatever. But now that you can't move around, you stuck sitting still. Cause shit, nigga, your legs ain't working no motherfucking more. Like, nigga, Harry ain't sitting next to your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no fucking Walter or Henry here, nigga. Like, you solo out here. You feel me? It's just Susie. So it's like, kid, you didn't take the time to have kids, so you ain't got no little ones to call you up. Oh, mom, you good? Everything okay? You need me to come? You need me to come grab something for you? You need me to go to the pharmacy, pick up your medication? Fuck no. You got to get your no leg having ass up. You got to take your ass to that pharmacy to get that medication because you ain't got nobody you can call. That's when they start realizing how important family and all this shit was. Now it becomes important. Like, I wish I could go back. I would have had 2-3 kids. Yeah. It's too late, nigga. It's too late. You should have did that shit when you was goddamn, you know what I'm saying, when you was running around 35, 20, 30. Oh, bitch, I'm this, I'm that. With the hand and, you know what
Fact.
I'm saying, doing all that shit. That was your time to get your family and shit together, but y'all was worried about the wrong shit.
You know what? You know what question I forgot to ask the lady that said, can we have multiple men since y'all want to have multiple women? So my thing would be this, right? And I can't wait. I can't wait to ask this question to a woman that really is against the system. All right, y'all. Yeah, yeah. Good night. Good night.
I never seen
Uh,
y'all. Appreciate you.
so how would the system operate with four guys and one woman? I really want them to really, and before they answer, I want them to think about it because you have three men. You got one man that impregnates you, one man that impregnates you. What are the other three guys doing? You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, like y'all wanna talk these big noise and you know what I'm saying, and try to do the what, you know what I'm saying? I can do this, y'all can do that. Y'all always try to balance, but it's not the same system. It's not the same setup. It's not the same lifestyle. It's not the same wealth building. It's not the same reproduction. It's not the same. It can't. There's no way.
Right.
You can't be us. You can't.
They want to be the one. I think that's the woman's biggest dream to become a man.
So that would be
That's what
my that would be my. I can't wait. I'm about to get ready to join. I'm about to join this polygamy community, and because it's deeper than it's just deep, you know.
right.
And it's a lot of, and it's crazy how a lot of people is really talking about it. Of course, it's not a trend at the moment, but a lot of people is speaking up on, you know, this topic of a polygamy and how important it is. And it's crazy how we are so stubborn to the fact to where like most people that's against polygamy are struggling.
Struggling like fuck.
Most people that's against polygamy is unhappy. Most people that's against polygamy don't even have a partner. Most people that's against polygamy is trying to find happiness. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't saying all. So if your butt hurt, you feel what I'm saying, and you comment on this in a way to where like we're talking to you directly, then motherfucker we talking to you directly because obviously it hit home. Because we're not talking to the person, the ones that's happy and good with their life. So if you're good with your life, you ain't gonna need to talk for somebody else.
All right, so somebody made a comment here on TikTok about the topic of the show. Um, her name is Nancy Lonana on TikTok.
On
So
your
she,
page.
no, this is on you.
On me.
This is on you. She says the brain shows that men pursue unknowingly to make sure their bloodline continues. But that doesn't work with us women logic. It's not acceptable to us, but it is possible, and many are faithful to one.
The brain shows men pursue unknowingly to make men pursue unknowingly.
Unknowingly.
You
So
know what I'm
she's
saying?
basically saying that we go after women basically not knowing, just so we can continue the bloodline, continue our bloodline. So basically she's saying we don't know what we're doing basically when we are out, you know, whether it is dealing with one woman, two women, three women. She's basically saying we don't know what the fuck we're doing. That's basically what she's saying. And it's all in the name of continuing in our bloodline, as if that's not the whole purpose of life for us, is to make sure our bloodline lives on. Like that is the whole purpose. Like what else is there to life other than companionship, maybe going through life, doing whatever it is you do, fulfilling your purpose, whatever it is your personal purpose is. But as the human race, as men of the human race, our purpose is to populate and keep the race going. Otherwise, the race dies out. So, her making that comment, I'm not sure like where she was going with it, or hell, even if she felt like she ate, as they say, she ate. She probably felt like she ate in that comment, but she missed the whole point of us as humans. Like literally, we're here to populate, to keep the fucking race going. So
Yeah, I noticed. She been supporting me since for years, but for her to even make this statement, um, when she's saying unknowingly to make sure that bloodline continues, so the brain shows men pursue unknowingly. So for her to even say that we unknowingly knowing what we're doing when it come down to populating, um we don't know nothing about the woman that we getting into. Of course, we don't go into a situation to have kids. You feel what I'm saying?
not
But
off the muscle,
not off the muscle.
not
But
off the
we
muscle.
also have to we also have to realize who we are. We are a human being that's here to populate the earth. Without us giving out our sperm, there wouldn't be nothing. So I can impregnate 10 women within a month.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's the part that is I won't even say it's confusing to them. I think they just don't want to accept that, like you say, we as the human race, the men in the human race are put here to repopulate, to keep the population going. Like that is literally our whole purpose as a human being. Now, when you get down to your individual shit as a person and what your individual purpose is on earth, whatever that may be, whether it's to be a fucking pilot, a motivational speaker, whatever your personal purpose is, but from
That's
just
personal.
that's personal. But from the
That's
human standpoint, as being
human.
part of the human
Like
race,
A
The
lion,
man,
tiger.
yes, the man job is to populate the earth, to keep the population going.
And guess how we do that? Through women. We do that through women. We have to have sex with women to populate. That's what we got to do. Now, how it's done and how society treats it and look at it, that's a personal opinion, a personal look. But I promise you, like, okay, what does $30,000 wedding have to do with God?
The fuck does that have to do with love?
What does a ring has to do with God?
What does it have to do
And
with
like you
love?
said, love. What does having a brides and right hand man has to do with God? And what does that? So you telling me all this for a monogamous situation is based off me giving like I work. I'm like I gotta dump my whole savings account. I gotta stress and to get married
This
to
is the
you for the
only
rest
this
of
the
my
only
life.
way I can this the only way I can prove to you that I love you. I gotta go spend $50,000 on one day to prove to you that I love you. Yeah, okay. Okay. I feel like as a woman, if you're a smart woman, you wouldn't allow your nigga to go through that process. You wouldn't allow your man to go waste 40 or 50,000 goddamn dollars on one event for a day when y'all can take that 40 or 50,000 and go spend it on so much other shit that's important. Like if you want to get married, cool, take your ass to the courthouse. $65, marriage license, you in the door. Take that 40 or 50K that you just got that you would have spent on a wedding. Take that 40 or 50, go invest that shit to start your community now. But you know, again,
Another thing is the glorification. Let's speak about the glorification. Now, us as a man, we look at a woman, and I have seen a lot of men. Hold on. Replied to my comment. She said, "You can't worry about those women. Worry about the one you have." I wish she was talking. Listen. Let me say this one more time. Okay. There are more women than there's men. Okay. If all men decides to go into a monogamous situation, there will be lonely women. Now, in our DNA, what's another word that's
see,
inside
that's
of
what I
us?
told you. That's her logic of what
What's
I
another
said.
word though?
The testosterone.
No, not the testosterone. I'm talking about something that's more like a loving, caring, a support system, a protector, somebody that's there to welcome. You know what I'm saying? And cherish and love. It's another word for that. It is a word for that. But men will literally move a mother in to make sure that she have a safe space. Men would.
Like I said, she's
You
one of
ask a
those
woman,
women.
huh?
That's what I was saying. She's one of those women that I was saying that she don't care about how lonely the other women are, as long as she isn't one of the lonely women. But what she's not realizing either, with the mindset that she has, she will be one of the lonely women. Because you're gonna stay
I
in
just
a
don't
repeat cycle.
understand.
Like you're gonna stay in a repeat cycle. You're gonna keep fighting for monogamy, and you're gonna keep coming across niggas that cheat on you.
Why do men cheat? 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 It's not about worrying about the next one. I'm worrying about this because let's think about this, right? If you have a friend, a woman woman have a friend, and this has happened before, and she come to you and say, "Can you give me a couple to help my friend out?" If your woman is, if your friend is in need and she need a room, she has lost her house. Can I then say I'm not worried about her? I'm worried about you. Am I allowed to say that? Will you look at me differently?
Say what now? My bad. I'm sorry. What'd you say? That's on me.
No, I mean, I'm speaking in general. I'm saying like if she said, "Don't worry about the woman, worry about the one that you have." So there's been plenty of times where the wife or girlfriend will ask her dude for a couple of dollars, gas money, or any type of support, or even a room or a couch for her woman's friend to lay at. So how
Right.
would you look at me if I would have said no? Because ain't that still consider me worrying about her? I mean, ain't it? You brought it to me. Now I got to put myself in carry mode. 'Cause I could have said, I don't care about that. She find her own way.
I mean, you got to realize when it comes to stuff like that, they're gonna say things to fit their narrative. But even that, if she's telling you to worry about the woman that you have, so if I know the woman I'm having is, if I know the woman that I have has a struggle with work and home, keeping up with me, keeping up with kids if we have kids, and trying to keep up with her own personal goals, aspirations, of what they are. Me worrying about her would be me helping her trying to maneuver all of those things without stressing her out or stressing me out. Get her a helpmate. That is me worrying about her. But they don't think about shit like that because they're looking at you to fill all these shoes that you as a man can't fill because you have your own purpose in the relationship. So I can't fulfill all these different shoes that you're looking for me to fill from a woman's standpoint, because for one, I'm not a woman, and two, I have my own purpose that I have to do within this relationship. My main purpose is to 9 out of 10 keep us afloat as much as I can. Make sure everybody's good. Make sure there's order, structure, discipline. That is my purpose in like to keep everything in line and make sure this shit, like you say, this shit is running like a well-oiled machine. Like that is my purpose. So there's no way I can help her with her personal goals. I can't really help you like when you're frustrated from work to house to kid. Like I can't help you with these things, but I can get you somebody that can help you. That's me worrying about you. But they ain't gonna look at it like that because again, they selfish. And two, I'm just a nigga. I don't know shit. You feel me?
I don't know how many scenarios we done gave, what I'm saying, the world in a sense, but at the end of the day, you have a husband, and husbands have wives, and girlfriends have boyfriends, boyfriends have girlfriends that on a daily basis they care for somebody outside the relationship. Um they give them some type of companionship, whether they disagree or not. You do. You give them some type of comfort, some type of belief, some type of love. You know what I'm saying? Some type of support outside of the relationship.
Right.
So us,
But you breaking up.
I'm back.
Yeah, you back.
Yeah, it just flickered. I don't know what that was. Um, yeah, for her, but for her name is Nancy Low Nana. I've been knowing her for a good minute, but this comment surprised me by far. But I have to worry. I mean, there's a lot of women out here that has the potential. They just don't have the resources. Same thing with guys. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all women walk right by guys that can really be better than the dude that you dating today. Literally.
Right.
He just don't look like something that you want him to look like.
He ain't got the resources
Just
right
think
now.
about
But like I said,
it. Resources, clothes, a
I
barber.
mean, because what the society has bred is that you are a man. So essentially, you have to create you have to create your resource. You have to create your opportunities. There's no someone putting their hand out and lifting you up to a certain point to where now that you lift me up, I can now in turn turn around and lift you up more than where you were at, because now I'm in a better position. But they don't look at it like that, because it's like, oh, you're a man. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bye. But when you really think about it, and you look at the scenarios of how I guess the black community is, you got a lot of the men they aren't graduating high school, so that puts a damper on them. You got a lot of them, they didn't have a father around, that put a damper on them, because now they don't have a blueprint on what to do as far as how to structure certain things. But essentially through life they figure this out, because you are a man, so you're going to go through all these different changes, and you're going to go through these scenarios that's now going to make you build your resilience to where now you are able to line certain things up. You just have to have a situation to do that in. And it's like they also miss the fact that the economy is so fucking crazy right now. You essentially trying to do anything on your own is fucking asinine. You look stupid as fuck screaming at, oh, I'd rather do it on my own. What? What? You would rather do it on your own than break this shit up in thirds or break it up in fourths? So instead of you telling me your mental tells you that you would rather pay $1,700 just in rent, another $400 on a car note, another $100 on light bill, another $100 on a cell phone bill, when you can literally probably pay $650 for all of these things total, because you paying $650, the next person paying $650, the next person paying $650, and the next person paying $650. Or if everybody's not working, you still take a load off yourself, because even if you are working and the man are working, like you said, you have 1 to 2 other people at home handling all this house shit for you, so you don't have to do that shit. So now you can really just focus on work. You don't have to worry about the fucking house. That shit's taken care of. You don't have to worry about the kids. Them niggas are taken care of. They good. They Gucci. So now you can literally focus on work.
Depending on how you pick.
Depending on how you pick.
If you pick the right sister, you A-okay.
But it put, like I say, it puts you in a position to where, if you, like you said, if you are a woman that wants to go to school, you wanna chase a career, like you say, there's nothing wrong with that. But that puts you in a situation to where now you can literally focus on school. You can focus on work, because you don't have to come home and worry about, oh, what the fuck I'm gonna feed these kids. You don't have to come home and worry about, oh shit, I gotta get this one ready for this. This one has this practice, this one has that practice. You don't have to worry about none of that, because Shawty done already did all that. She done took them to practice. She done got their clothes together, nigga. She done packed what she needed to pack. Nigga, she done prepared to, nigga, all you gotta do is come home and do your schoolwork and kick your fucking feet up, nigga. Like, you don't have to do any of this, because it's taken care of for you. But then on the flip side of that, a woman to tell you, hire a maid. Why the fuck would I do that? Why would I kick that money out when I don't have to kick that money out, when you can just get outside of yourself, stop being selfish, nigga, and we can have an in-house nanny, nigga. You worried about me fucking the nanny? 9 times out of 10, any rich motherfucker that got a nanny, he probably fucking her anyway.
or leave her for you. I mean,
Leave you
leave you
for
for
her. So that's what I'm saying. It's like even when you have the rich scenarios where these people are rich and they're hiring nannies, nigga, he probably gonna smash that. That 9 times out of 10, that rich nigga finna hit that nanny anyway, just because she's around. She's the one taking care of the kids.
the house, know the secrets, know his ins and out. He probably done had women back and forth while you was at. I'm talking about she knows the ins and outs. It's like a whole Diddy case again, buddy. She knows the family.
You can make it so much easier just by letting the nanny be your quote unquote sister wife. You straight. You ain't gotta wake up in the morning. You ain't gotta worry about kids harassing your ass in the morning. You can get you some rest. You can get you some sleep. You always complaining about you fucking tired. I ain't got no energy. And you wonder why your nigga go cheat on you anyway. Because you ain't got no fucking energy to get him no yam. Because you trying to do work, school, house, kids, yourself. You trying to do all these fucking things anyway. So you still ain't got no energy to take care of this nigga. So he gonna fuck around and cheat on your ass anyway. With a bitch that sit at home all day and do nothing. Because she has time and energy to slut him out. You get her, shit, and there's a good chance she ain't gonna have that much energy after doing all that house shit. She just happy she just in the mix. She's here. She gets companionship. She Gucci. She don't really give a damn about the sex for real. Pretty sure she gonna want it every now and then, but her mental ain't that. But now you got all the energy in the world to make sure your nigga straight. Ain't no fucking excuse. You can come home from work, take you a nice hot shower, pamper yourself, and suck this nigga sleep. You can suck this nigga till you see his skeleton. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Roger, I just don't get it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't understand the logic that people is. I mean, I just think most people get it. I think people just scared to accept it. I think people are scared to be judged. I think people are scared to just come out. You know what I'm saying? That face their own music. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm starting to really realize.
Because they scared it might actually work for them, bro. Like they're literally scared that shit will like work for them, bro.
We got Jeezy back.
Jersey.
We got Jersey back. Hey, Jersey. I want to hear your thoughts on why you think. Well, first of all, I don't understand why you say it's overrated. Because it's something that's now coming back around for good reasons, actually great reasons. But why do you think it's overrated? I really want your opinion on that. Like, what makes poly over? Okay, what? So monogamy relationships is not overrated.
Of course not. They selfish. Why would it be? See, there you go, right there. Because see, she's saying that because she's speaking from the terms of they're looking at the problems that you guys may encounter along the way, as if there are not going to be problems in the scenario. But the thing about it is, no one questions these problems when it comes to monogamy relationship. That's not a concern for you when you're in them. Like you'll jump head first into a monogamy relationship after monogamy, and you never question the concerns. But when it comes to this, the questions are now it's a concern. Now it's like, well, what if this happened? What these same things can happen in a monogamous relationship, but you never question them. And we'll keep fighting for a monogamous, like we'll keep fighting for a monogamous relationship, knowing that these problems can occur.
Hey, Jersey, I want to ask you this. Do you know that did you know that monogamy relationships is the reason why divorce rates are high? Did you know that? I mean, I just wanted to see if you knew that. Um, and if you also look at it, monogamy is pretty much like a slave operation.
Uh,
I'm just relationships in general can be overrated. Is that what we're saying? Relationships in general can be overrated, and you're right. But it can be a great or a machine if it's laid out the correct way.
but think about it, like that being said, as far as relationships in general is like can be overrated. That's very true. The fight for monogamy will still be there, whether you feel like it's overrated or not. Your fight for monogamy will still be there.
My whole point is people know what they can handle. No, I beg to differ. It's a lot of people that think that what they're going through is enough. You feel what I'm saying? Like they really think that. Like I was talking to this guy, and I asked him. I said, "Man, you might well just go ahead and you know what I'm saying, shoot, add her to the team." He say, "Man, I ain't got time for no another headache,"
But
and
she's already
that's
a headache.
because she's already a headache, and that's another problem. That's an issue within you know what I'm saying, any dating community. If you're already dating a headache, you know what I'm saying, like of course you ain't gonna want one. I mean another one, but why would you want that headache? Why would you want that headache? You feel what I'm saying? Like why would you want any headache if it's not bringing? Because you should want to date two of the people that you're dating. You should want to. I would love to have another you. We should be able to say that in a relationship. I think so. You feel what I'm saying? I think so. I don't know about the world, but I truly believe that like you should want to date, you know, two of the people that you're dating. But outside of that, um, are you against polygamy, Jersey? Before we get up out of here, I just want to ask you something. If you are against um polygamy, I really do. But outside of that, I'm just gonna say this, bro. I really think that the black community loves the government assistance. I think we embrace hood and struggle. We love trashy areas. You know what I'm saying? We love ratchet house parties, backdoor hole in the wall clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like we love that stuff, bro. This is just a part of our community, our DNA. This is this is just what we embrace. We don't embrace nothing about wealth building systems, businesses, generation wealth. None of that. Building our own communities, suburbs, you know what I'm saying, keeping the community clean. We ain't embracing none of that. We ain't. That's not what we want. If you look at the monogamy world, um it's an adoption of the European lifestyle of the Caucasian white folks.
Okay, I think she answered your
I'll
question.
be I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes down to poly, so I can only speak for myself. Question though, do the rules change when it's a woman and two men?
You knew that was coming, bro.
And there go my question. This is my question. I got
You,
one. Yes. I told you I wanted to ask it.
you know it was
So
coming. You know it
if
was
you ask,
coming.
I, man, I'm liking this one right here. Yes, I think. Thank you for asking me a question. I would love to ask it. answer it. But before I answer it, because my answer is going to be so blunt, it's only two letters. I'm not going to say it because I don't want get you away from the topic. So, if you ask a man, can 4 women work with a one man system? I would say yes, and I know how to break it down. So I'm saying I'm going to break it down. We just did it. One woman would be taking care of the house. The other woman might be, taking on her career. The other one might be pleasuring. You feel what I'm saying? Making sure that the house keeping is straight, different things of that nature. The other one might be taking care of she'll be taking care of the kids. They have roles, right? They have roles. So now listen to what I'm saying. You have kids. You have food to prepare. Housekeeping. Sexual needs. Right? It's 4 things. I'm not going to mention nothing else. There's 4 things that these 4 women can comfort a man. Now, my question to you is, what can 2 men do for a woman?
Other than finance.
Turn them into other than finance.
Other than finance. What would be the purpose?
Put them in drawers in the kitchen and cook
what
food?
Would be the purpose of 2 men to 1 woman? Other than those men financing her.
Yeah. I just want to know. And Crenshaw,
right.
I just asked the question. You see the question? You see the question, Crenshaw? You see the question? She asked me, do the rules change when it's a woman and 2 men? That's what she just asked. Okay. My answer was, how will the system look if it's 1 woman and 2 men?
See, yeah, she bugging. It's not even shit men do. She said, what's the common road through how all parties within that poly relationship?
Okay, so let me speed you up a little bit.
Well, I mean, if we just went off common roads, both of them niggas are just, it'll be them niggas financing her. Like, that's the common road. Them financing her, basically just paying for everything, and she just be there. That would be common roles. If we're just going off of common roles, like that would literally be what they play. That would be the role that they play. They would be the ones working. She would just be at home doing nothing, essentially.
Yeah, guiding, leading, structuring, making sure that the house is kept, being a man.
Getting digged down until she comes up pregnant by one. Then the other niggas ass out.
Yeah. Once she get pregnant, the other dude is just...
The other niggas ass out. Yeah, he got to wait 10, 11 months before he can get, you know what I mean?
No, both men can do it, though. So you saying that you'll have one to pipe you down, the other one to make money? You pretty much got slaves at the house. Once you date a man for sexual activities, what benefit is that when you're actually receiving? I just told y'all women are soul snatchers. That's all you're doing is taking souls. So you finna get ready to get digged down by two dudes, and now their souls that's a part of you for the rest of your life. They had sex with you, and you're not even part of them unless you had kids. But for a man,
and shit, you can only have a kid by one at a time. So
You can
Even
only
if you
have
did,
kids by one at a
even
time.
if you did want to give both of them kids, one of them niggas gotta wait.
But I'm
And I
gonna tell you this though:
I highly doubt he gonna
of
want to wait.
the purpose of polygamy. You mentioned the caretaker, the chick working on her career, etc. The common role is the pleasure part. We all
See,
fucking possible. Maybe one chick doesn't like another, so whatever. That's the thing. It's all about the picking. It's building unity within the sisterhood. That's all it's about. Polygamy is not about men. Now the two men play the same role. It ain't gonna work. They too dominant unless you want two bitches. It ain't gonna work. Unless you turn them two dudes into like yes men's. Whatever they say, master. That's the only way it's gonna work. Because if you're
yeah,
looking for a man, if you're looking for a man, two males, two males, and to have one woman, I know it probably exists. It's not that too many relationships like that. I don't know where it exists at. I don't know.
I mean,
But we really like it's funny how we actually
it
having a
exists
deep
out here,
conversation about two men and one.
but it is like it's women out here that they are living that lifestyle of it being just them and two men. You know what I'm saying? So it, like I say, it is women like living that life, but the dudes that she's living the life with, they aren't the like you say they aren't the manliest men that y'all would want. Like these niggas are very soft dudes. That's why they're able to mesh in the same home with each other. Like now, it'd probably be one thing if she kept them in separate homes. They might be able to manage that.
Yeah,
But that means now she has to go from home, back and
home.
forth from house to house to house to house to house.
Y'all
But
doing that today though. Y'all
but
you already live in that system. I'm not you personally, but I'm just saying y'all
right.
women are already living that system. So if y'all saying that can work, it's already you're already doing it.
Yeah. I mean that could work. Them being in the two dudes being in separate houses, and you just he know that you deal with the other nigga, and vice versa. But them being in the same home, that's probably going to be very hard to work. Like it's probably going to be very hard to work if the two males are like quote unquote like alpha males, if that's what they call it. Like so.
So let me ask you this, Jersey. Do you think that um just create a scenario? Would you look at if two men was to go after one woman and they was in a relationship, you don't think one of them, you think both of them still could be considered like masculine men? It's a good breakdown. God damn. Crenshaw, you came in clutch. I mean, she is the man though. She
Technically,
she is she's in charge. Yeah,
yeah,
technically.
technically she would be the man in that scenario. But most women that probably do have the two men situation, they're control freaks, which is probably why that works for them.
But also a woman dating two guys is for needs. That's it. They have certain they get certain things out of that man. Let's just keep it funky. Let's just keep it funky. Y'all, you if you dating two guys, it's because you got something out of this. You're not dating two guys the same.
No,
It's impossible for
you definitely not building no type of community with doing that.
you're not building. I've never
You're not
seen a woman
building
same type guys.
yeah, you're not building a community when you do that. And so like I
Well, I
say,
mean,
it's not
what
that they don't
own
exist.
own building. it's gonna take a minute to build that community.
Yeah,
Unless you're gonna have some triplets. And what's the odds in that? Every year she
like I
only
said,
having one kid.
because even when she gets pregnant by the one dude, the one nigga that has to sit around and wait, like shit, at some point he's probably gonna branch off. But he like, man,
If he's a true man, he's going to.
yeah, he's gonna branch off. And she's right, she just wants the benefits.
She's more benefits.
That's it. Because you're not building nothing with two men. You're not building anything. So
Nowadays, probably not. I forgot what was that too. Nowadays, probably not. I mean, so do y'all respect? So if y'all had a choice, would y'all respect one woman versus two men, or two men with one woman? If y'all had a choice, you could pick either or. If you
they're
had a
probably gonna
choice,
go. They're probably gonna go to one woman, two men. You know, it suits their argument. It suits the
yeah, because they
argument
both.
of, yeah, it shoots the argument of I can do what a man does, basically.
Hey, Jersey. I just wanted to ask you this, Chris Shaw too. Even though I pretty much know your rundown, do you think that your life would be much better if you had a a sister wife, like somebody that you can be hip to hip? You feel what I'm saying? That's taking the load off of you personally. I'm not talking about like just every now and then, like once a day you call it, but I'm talking about somebody that's really. If there's one load that you could take off, and that person is there as a woman, you think that'd be beneficial? Y'all women is not thinking about that. That's very beneficial. Very beneficial.
Like I said,
That's
for
just my
you,
saying.
for them, they look at you to do that. You supposed to do that because you're their partner. So you are supposed to do it. That's how they look at it.
Can't.
I know that, but
Do they even know? Do
again,
they even know?
nigga that don't know nothing.
The closest thing to a woman is a woman. It's not a man. A man is there based on how we make you feel. A man is only around a woman based on how we make her feel. A woman is around because of how she's able to help. It's not about how a woman make you feel. It's about how she's helping. So if you throw an event, I'm not one to judge what people choose to do. I'm talking about you though. There you go. It would be more or less stressful. Hell to the yeah, it would be more or less stressful. What you talking about? It would be damn less stressful. But y'all don't want that relief pill. Y'all don't want that relief pill. Because y'all think that men is supposed to be 100% therapy for y'all. We supposed to do everything. And that's not how men is operated. We can literally I'm talking about we could be sitting on the couch, watching TV, birds chirping in our heads, and you probably done, you know what I'm saying, to burnt the food up or whatever like that. We might look over like, damn, you good? Guess what the woman gonna do though? The woman gonna get up and go help you out way quicker than the guy. Who is y'all?
Because you said y'all women.
Most women. He said she missed the last question. I forgot the last question.
You asking them what would they respect? Would it be the one man with multiple women, or the woman with multiple men?
Oh yeah, what would be more beneficial?
Yeah.
Hey, next week, we're gonna roll out game night, and we're gonna give a prize out. I'm rolling that out next week. Next
Yes,
week will be game night. Right? but y'all have to be here when the show start. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. It will be game night. And y'all, I hope that y'all watch the show. Hey man, with two women. You trolling. You trolling.
They say you trolling.
You trolling true.
Say Crenshaw trolling out here. Chill out, Crenshaw, man.
Go
Chill
get you a
out.
helpmate. Go get you a sister wife. Y'all stop playing
Yeah.
out here, man. Make
Yeah,
y'all life.
man.
Go get that wealth building machine, man. Go get that help.
They don't
Go
want
get
that
that
help.
help, man.
They
The
want
man
you
that
to.
y'all searching for
They
is
want you to be
really
all. They want you to be all that help, nigga.
a man supposed to lead. A man do supposed to lead.
So
Multiple. We
okay,
supposed to lead multiple.
but whether it's multiple or just the man supposed to lead, if we even just take that snippet alone, if this nigga's supposed to lead and he tell you shit, this is what we need to do. Half of y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna listen because y'all worried about selfishness. Y'all
Oh,
selfish. So I don't even want to hear that a man's supposed to lead shit. Because the moment he tell you this is what we need to do to progress forward in life, you're gonna argue the shit because I don't want to do it. I don't want to share. I'm selfish. Like you're arguing the nigga trying to lead you down the promised land. Like like he's telling you, nigga, like this is what's gonna do it. Like if we do this, nigga, we good. Like we are straight.
I'm talking
Nigga,
about
nah. Like, so I don't want to hear all that nigga supposed to lead shit. Y'all nigga won't listen to this nigga anyway, unless he telling you what you want to fucking hear. So essentially, that means you trying to lead because you ain't making no moves unless nigga is what you want to hear. So
oh,
technically, you trying to fucking lead the relationship because
hey,
you're not budging unless he's saying what you want him to say, basically. Then you're gonna budge. But when he telling you like shit, hey, listen, this is what we need to do to woo to woo. You're not listening.
wait a minute. So you contradict yourself like the Bible.
Listen, it's gonna be a long cycle, bro. If you get into that, because it's we see it's a contradiction, but bro, listen, it's gonna be a long cycle, bro. It's gonna be a long cycle. It don't make sense at all, nigga. Like the one like why would you do it with anybody that you don't care about? Like that defeats the whole purpose. We know this, so but hey.
Hey, Jersey. Hey, you a trip. Like you a trip. I deal with stress just fine. Again, I can't speak. Um, I can't speak for others. Poly could be for me depending on who I'm with. Poly could be for me depending on who I'm with. Now let's stop it there. Poly could be for anybody if they are willing to give it a try. Now, I'm not speaking on just getting anybody. You feel what I'm saying? But it's all about who you choose. I love hard, and if I love you, I don't give a fuck. I'm not sharing you. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. That's where you lost me. I thought we was actually going good. You was then you went right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like basically what she's saying, she's willing to build that community with a motherfucker she don't care about. If she care about you, she don't want to build a community, which is ass backward. Because why would you want to build a community with somebody that you don't give a fuck about?
Yeah. But if you really love hard,
You should
yeah.
build the community with the person that you love and that you care about. That's who you should be building your community with, not somebody that you don't give a fuck about. That's ass backward. I mean, you're not going to be invested in the community because you don't care about this motherfucker. So that means you're essentially just going to be there. You're just there.
I'm not the one to judge what people choose to do is on them. They exist. Y'all don't see a last comment. And yes, Chris Shaw, you did answer my question. At the end of the guys, at the end of the day, ladies, whatever you're searching for, it could be true happiness, it could be freedom, It could be vacation. It could be financial literacy, freedom. It could
Yes,
be
sir.
whatever you want. Whatever you want, you can have it. The closest thing to a woman is a woman. It's not a man. The
It's
closest
not,
thing
brother.
to a woman is a woman. It's not a man. I'm. That's just it. That's all. We here a community. What the fuck? A community. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 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 Wait a minute.
You stupid. Ah,
The poly world is based on your community. It's a community. So the main objective for being in a poly situation is to populate your own community, which means if a male have two or more wives, he's now able to reproduce. That's where reproduce, which is through the woman. He's able to have kids, multiple kids. And as they grow up, they learn how to crop, they learn how to build houses, they learn how to do things economically. You know what I'm saying? And build their own system. And you don't have to go get welfare or worrying about the government assistance because you have everything in house. You can go buy the chicken and they can pluck eggs on your land. You know what I'm saying? You have like you done bought a whole block now. You know what I'm saying? You got 10 houses and all your whole family, you know what I'm saying, in the sense in the poly world, is now living on this block that you now own, in a sense. Is to have his own structure, his own rules, his own sanity in a sense. His own help system. So that's what we talk about as a community. And the first thing y'all come with is sex. Yes, sex is gonna be involved because men have to have sex. We was born to have sex. Without sex, a man is pretty much nothing.
I mean, let's just keep it playing. Without
There's
sex, man, listen. Without sex, they not here to have their distorted viewpoints. Without sex, they don't exist. I don't exist. You don't exist. The person that's talking about sex in the chat don't exist without sex.
without sex. Now she said that she's not looking to build a community. Um, touche. I can't argue with that. Not many people is a part of the generation wealth. It's not a part of the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the family traditional alive. Land building, land protecting, land owning. Um, so it's a lot that comes with just wealth building. That's all it is about, wealth building. And if y'all think about sexual activities that's going to be taking place in the poly world, yes, the wives is going to be getting knocked down. But ain't no sense of having a wife or wives around.
That nigga said yes.
I know ain't no sense of having the wives around if she can't produce. Jersey, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. I like the fact that you're just truth and honest. You feel what I'm saying? That's what makes this station. Um, and I don't care about teaching people, you know what I'm saying, about the truth that was taken away from us traditionally wise. Poly is part of our tradition. And obviously you got a good head on your shoulder. So um yeah, the knowledge trip, really. That's how you're gonna pronounce it. I mean, I say it. But yeah, so I see that you got a good head on your shoulder, that which is a good thing. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna ask you for your age or anything like that, but at the end of the day, if you're single, if you are single, I would definitely look into to the poly world because having a sister as a woman can go a mighty long way. And I just want you to know before we get up out of here, If every man was decided to go monogamous, you may be the one that don't have no man. Now I'm gonna wait till you respond to that because that might have went over your head. Okay. But if every man was to go monogamous, you may be the one left out without a man. Now, if you don't understand what I'm saying, just let me know and I will definitely explain it to you as we did earlier in this video. But a lot of women think about having a real man. Not saying that every man that became monogamous, you find what I'm saying, is great men. No, them women is now the percentage is way higher for them to be in a fucked up relationship than they will be in a good relationship. Why? Because their good men are very slim. It's very slim. So if the woman is 10-1, which is one man, 10 women, that's the ratio in society. A man is meant to share. So what I want you to do, I want you to go home, get a piece of paper, get a black marker, and I want you to capitalize, put it all on cap. Share my man. Share my man. He is here to say it.
Oh shit, this nigga stupid.
Cause y'all share these niggas anyway. I'm just saying. I'm serious, but I'm joking at the same time. But I appreciate you, Jersey. But look, next week we doing giveaways. But little do they know they have to be a subscriber. You know what I'm saying? They got to be subscribed to the channel on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And the giveaway is really like appreciation to all subscribers.
Yes, indeed.
As we appreciate y'all, we love y'all, and this station wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for y'all. Now we do have a big major announcement that's going to take place within a couple of weeks. I just talked to you about it, and
yes, indeed,
it's going to go up there. We about to get picked up, so
indeed,
we'll be on the phone with them tomorrow.
No, Crenshaw did tell us about
time.
Crenshaw talking us about time.
Yo, well, you know, we were supposed to do giveaways once a month. Like
yeah,
literally.
Yeah.
Hey, Crenshaw, how you gonna get right back in? You supposed to be asleep somewhere. I thought you were gone. Don't come up here and try to shame us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
About time.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it back, but do your homework. I want you to do your homework. Look, catch a couple of episodes, even the shorts. You never know where the quiz is gonna come from. It might be coming from the panelists. It might come from the shows that we already have done. It might come from the shorts that's on YouTube. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? But it will be a fun game. And it's about giving out prizes for appreciation. It's your boy Lil Terry, man. Appreciate y'all. And that's my closing. What you got, Southside?
Like my boy said, man, we appreciate all y'all, man. Without y'all, we don't exist. So, much love to all our fans that, that's here with us on Tuesday. For the ones that follow us on YouTube, for the ones that follow our individual pages, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Word for the week is polygamy, man. Like that's it.
Hey, I don't think we should. I don't think we should put our put our ass on polygamy, bro. Because a lot of people that don't know about it.
Gotta keep it going, bro. We here. Hey man, listen. Word of the week, polygamy, man. I know it's a lot
really think so. Like
it's a lot of women out here that's selfish and they see because all they see is the pleasure aspect of it. And that's cool. But do your homework, man. And I don't know, man. Just see if it worked for you. If it don't work, you know what I'm saying? Hey, fuck it. Go back to chasing your monogamous relationships. But You know what I'm saying? At least give it a try. Because the ones that are so adamant about not giving it a try, you've probably been cheated on in your monogamous relationships a couple times. So, hell, you might as well shoot for it and just see what it do for you. It might actually work for you, bro. So, you know, that's all I got to say
All right,
about that,
y'all.
man. It's your boy Southside, man. EFABU.
We out.